Ernesto. So today I'm going to do an alternate history of Greece, if Greece stayed as a nationalist country, or stick to fascism, I guess. This video is not meant to offend anybody, but this is just my best estimate and guesses about what would happen. And the only reason I'm going back to this is because I wanted to do a little throwback to see if you guys want more stuff like this. If you guys want more stuff like this, give the comments. Alright, so let's get to it. So Greece, this is what the map of Europe looks like. And World War II's just ended, everyone's happy. Greece becomes nationalist, and because of this, they become more aggressive towards the Turks, because nationalism is believing that your country is better and wanting to take back old lands. And so Greece does another trick up their sleeve and pretends that a Nazi went to Germany into hiding, went into Turkey to hide, and they need to chase him down. And then, now that the Greeks had all their guns there, they took over Ekana and forced the Turks to surrender. And now the borders look like this. And now Germany is unified, by the way. It took a big leap. Oh yeah, and they decided to take Cyprus too, because Cyprus is a great military base, and what are the Turks going to do? Their army is already defeated from the war. But since Greece is now sticking to nationalism, they're not going to be very friendly with the UK. And so because of this, they would have to become more self-centered and making their own tanks. And making the first tank the Eleftherizi. After making the Eleftherizi, they would get need close ties to the Soviet Union. Only because they both are loners and they both need friends desperately. But you might say, hey, their ideologies are way different. The Soviets like communism and the Greeks like nationalism. And yes, the Soviets tried offering communism to Greece many times, but they stick together over their hate of America. Eventually, you know this happened. The Soviets build a nuke, and obviously it's a nuke, and they need to share with their allies. And so, they write it down, and they send it to Greece. Eventually, Greece builds a nuke. And this is great news for the Greeks, meaning it's more stronger and is starting to become a bigger power. But the only thing it's bad for is Azerbaijan and Turkey, which their alliance never happened because they're never both free countries, both being in heavy spheres of influence from Russia for Azerbaijan and Turkey, Greece. Eventually, Armenia, Armenians who left the Soviet Union, declare independence from Turkey, take the land that is rightfully theirs, making an own Armenian state, and the Kurdish do the exact same, making a Kurdish state. Eventually, the Greece and the USSR have to separate because of their very differences over the ideologies. But eventually, Greece finds some new friends, nationalist China and nationalist Spain, who just won a civil war. And speaking of civil wars, the Greeks also funded the Chinese nationalists in their war against the communists. And because of this, they win. And oh yeah, what time is it? Alright, back to Greece. The Greek economy is doing great, and because of this, they stick to the drachma instead of the euro, meaning they never go into debt because of the EU. And so basically, if I can say anything from this timeline, it's just a better timeline for Greece, meaning it gets more money and it has way more allies and becomes a dominant power in Europe. Anyways, if you want more videos like this, subscribe, leave a like. We're one away from 100 subscribers. I hope this is the one that will finally bring it in. So, Ernesto, turn off.